Hello, welcome to another episode of The Electric Norwegian. I'm Mats, and this is Robert.
Hello, good morning.
And we're leaving beautiful Geiranger. So we're trying to get through the supercharger at Skei. The car says we have to stay below 90 kilometers now to get there. I don't think that's a problem. We're gonna drive it with 3%, so we'll see how that turns out. There is other superchargers, we'll just see. Oh, a Jag. That's nice.
I don't know, Tesla, more or less.
Yep.
Yesterday there were some Porsches here.
Yep. There's 3 ways to get out of it. There's 2 roads. To be very technical about it.
Yes, the one of them is open all year round. The one we came on Wednesday, it's open all year, and the one we're going now, it's closed until May-ish.
Okay.
Depending on the snow and the snow melting. Last year, for example, it wasn't open until I think mid of June.
Yeah.
That was a little bummer for Geiranger, because a lot of the tourists comes that way to visit.
I see.
And then then they have to go drive around.
Yeah.
Or don't go. So
I think we just leave it at that and put on some, let you see the road instead of the bus. You can do that at other times. We're almost at the supercharger now. And I was going to run through some numbers. Since last charge, we've been driving 255 point, well, that says 256, 257 by the time we're there. We're at 8%, we're gonna arrive with 7, so the nav computer says we have an average since last charge of 139 watt hours.
Last charging were in on Dalsnibba, so this is 4 mountain passes.
Yeah. We've used 36 kilowatt hours. That's probably not entirely correct because it's a bit of a loss here and there. Since we stopped last at the top of some mountain, we had an average of 100 watt hours per kilometer, doing 133. It's more comfortable than the previous car. Sometimes I miss the power of it, and sometimes maybe I miss the region, but it's nothing major. And it's feels more complete as a car than the old car did, if that's important for you, of course. If you come from a Hyundai Ioniq and you don't care because that's a noisy car anyway, with a lot of plastics, this isn't. But hey, there's a V3 charger, by the way, but try to get spot on the V3s if I can. I'm very curious to see now after a long drive. It's been preheating for a while already. How the charge curve looks. We have to finish within half an hour because of ferries. So yeah, this spot here with the water and stuff and the river, that was where the sheep incident was last year. Now we're at the ferry, raining a bit on and off. Been on the road for 1.5 hours, traveled 103 kilometers, and I have an average of 112 watt hours per kilometer. The energy graph has an average of 83 and estimates 465 kilometers, which is quite absurd. But of course that's not realistic. But it says that it shows you that this car can do decent mileage. Oh look, the ferry is coming in. It says Ampere on the side of it. That big tower there is a charger, I imagine. This is the first electric ferry in the world, isn't it? Yes, in the Welt, the first one, and it's still running. It's had a few issues with it, but most of them are sorted out now and it works. And it's just the sound of the water, really. Fabulous, isn't it? We can do some Rob's Factual Corner now about the ferry.
Yes, we are on board MF Ampere. This is the world's first electric battery-driven ferry. And it has 1040 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion batteries.
A bit more than this one has done.
Yeah. The system is 800 to 1000 volts and weighs 20 tons. And on the 20 minutes crossing, 6 kilometers, they use between 130 and 200 kilowatt hours of battery capacity. Side on both sides of the crossing in the harbor, they have the charging station with the 410 kilowatt hour battery, and this one charges the ferry with 1 megawatt
Right.
in 9 minutes.
Yeah, we sort of need that kind of power to make this work. But I think, as you can see, I don't think it was connected now.
No,
Try to get a
the ferry,
view of it. But
it's a catamaran, 80.8 meters long, and it has a capacity of 120 car units and 360 passengers.
okay. Pretty energy efficient then, given that it's a catamaran design.
Yeah, it has sailed since 2018, 3 years. It has sailed more than 40,000 times.
But didn't it have
Counts to 6 times around equator.
why do I have 2016 in my head? Was that a pilot project or something?
The ferry was built in 2014.
Okay.
But in 2016 they struggled a lot with the charging plug.
That's probably why I have it then.
So
So it's been running really for 5 or 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
And they have had, as I said, some problems with the plug. But since 2016 this was fixed, and well, they had some problems after that, but that's not the ferry's fault. That's the charging stations on the land.
Okay. Maybe also some grid problems, because there's a lot of energy to.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you have to have a battery and all that. Fascinating. It's a proof of concept that still works, and I find that fascinating. Really. It's quiet, no noise here.
No noise.
Just the wind, bit of high pitch, but I don't know what that is. Could be the motors, could be something else. And no vibrations, really, it's very pleasant. what do you think of today's travel? We've been in Bergen a few hours. Bergen is known for its rain. A few times I've been here, I've mostly had sunshine, but today we were greeted pretty early on by the famous rain of the West.
Yes. Well, it's been a very nice trip. I have been sleeping some of it, but the bit from Geiranger over to Langvatn, oh my God, that was, well, I have to say that was maybe one of the best mountain passes I have driven.
It's absolutely worth up there among the best areas.
We dropped the tour up to Dalsnibba. It's a little bit higher, but the view that we got at Flydalsjuret.
Yeah, the viewing point view.
Yeah, where we stopped. That was enough for me.
Yeah, I think it summed it up too, because you got the entire Eagles Road thingy and the Geiranger and the fjord without it being too distant.
Yeah.
I think it judged everything very well. Well, we were on the road for 3 hours or 4 hours or so.
Or 7 hours. 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a bit more than 3 and 4. Twice actually, but you know,
and it's nice to be back in Bergen. We haven't been in Bergen since the 2007.
Yeah, I haven't been there for years, and I've been a bit recently, just swapping a car years ago for an Audi that conked out after 6 months. But it was a nice trip. It was calm, not too many people. Because we were at
And it was on the last fair, the one on the ferry? Yeah, the one on the ferry we took, that was, there were some people on the ferry.
Yeah,
Yeah, the electric ferry.
Mm-hmm.
At least in the queue for the toilet. I was lucky and was one of the first ones, so I escaped.
Yeah, because the queue.
And I could also, and they also let me use the disabled bathroom, so yeah.
You should.
But what do you think about Ole Bull Hotel and Apartments?
This apartment, this is freaking brilliant. I mean, you can see for yourself the size and the view. I mean, we're smack in the middle of the city. And the view here over the old... Bergen is an old city. It's an old trading city. It has... The Germans were here for and influenced our language much more than English ever has for centuries, and it's fabulous. It's nice. It's modern. It's fresh. It's spacious. I have to sleep out here. He has to sleep in the bedroom, but that's okay.
And the bedroom has a walk-in closet. I don't have it at home. Well, I have a walk-in room, in fact.
But you do, you actually. But you know, it's.
It has a walk-in closet.
I like this place. It's not that expensive either. What's the price for this?
125 euros.
Yeah.
Per night.
And that's not bad.
That's a bargain.
Yeah.
For this location, this
And
apartment.
the size of it.
It's
50 square meters.
50, yeah.
Yeah.
50 square meters, one bedroom, sleeping couch. You have this nice dinner table we used
have
today.
A kitchenette and everything. You know.
We used the dining table we used to dinner today. You have a lot of restaurants around here, a lot of bars. If you like shows in the same building, you have Ole Bull Theater. The National Theatre is up there.
Yeah, you have plenty of options. You're not going to get bored.
No. So I was, I knew I had ordered and booked an apartment, a 50 square meters apartment with one bedroom, but I didn't expect this.
No, I came in and I was, wow, this is like brilliant. And you have to, you can adjust lighting and all sorts of things. Car behaves as it's supposed to. It cuts region, it's getting used to now. A little bit too quick, but then again, it comes around again just as quick, so it doesn't really matter. Charges, we had to stop at Shai today, and the car, when we were done eating, it was more or less done charging. So,
As always. No.
I see some people say, you need four-wheel drive. I said, no, I don't need it. It's nice to have, but I don't really need that.
No. I think the car ride is excellent. It's
Yeah,
so
I mean,
much
if you
fun.
need four-wheel drive, you need four-wheel drive. And most people can't really do it. They just think they do. And you save money, and this is... The only thing I noticed is that the Michelin Pilots bought 4 tires. They are performance tires after all. And the wet, the way they handle the wet, they never step out, but they might not be perfectly up, but that said, they're better than the handcuts I had before, because they were good tires, but the car just overwhelmed them everywhere. So but that's life.
Yeah, that's life.
Well, it didn't work for the life of the tires too. Anyway, anything you want to say?
No, haven't I said enough?
No.
It's nice to be back in Bergen.
It is nice to be back in Bergen. And we had the trip on the world's first electric ferry.
Yes.
That's quite fun, isn't it? I mean, not often you can take the world first anything and you can actually live to see it.
And normally we will have another record, but I won't tell what, because that can spoil something. So I won't tell you that until to Monday.
As always, if you want a Tesla, you can use my referral. You know where to find it. If you don't,
Otherwise, you can give it a thumbs up.
yeah. And do please subscribe if you like this, because
And share it.
Yeah, if you know someone that wonders how it is to travel with an electric car or whatever, then share it and say, hey, these guys do it and just fine.
Yeah. And comment if you want something we could explore or talk about, or if you look very distant something.
It's just a silly look. Anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care.
Bye.
Be safe. Bye bye.